Greetings. Today my story is about the famous sky blue Chomit tiara, which disappeared from the family treasury of Westminster, and then reappeared in it again. So, the Duchess of Westminster's blue enamel Kokoshnik tiara was made a little over 100 years ago in the ancient jewelry house Chomit. The French brand with 200 years of history was already famous among European aristocrats, epitomizing true luxury and power. The founder of Chomit was the court jeweler of Emperor Napoleon I and his wife Josephine Beauharnais. No wonder that the tiara quickly found itself in the hands of Hugh Grosvenor, 2nd Duke of Westminster. As soon as the tiara was presented at auction in 1911, the Duke, not accustomed to skimping on luxury goods, immediately put up a tidy sum for it. It is believed that the magnificent jewelry this generous rich man bought for his first wife to his 10-year anniversary of marriage. But perhaps the Duke decided to kill two birds with one stone. In the same year was the coronation of George V and Mary of Teck, and the wife of Hugh Grosvenor needed an exquisite tiara. The tiara he acquired, and the one in question is a true work of art. Gold, platinum and azure enamel are a worthy backdrop for the 280 diamonds that make up the delicate floral arrangement. A stunning homage of French masters to Russian culture and its traditions, an inimitable work worthy of being in a museum exposition. But, as they say, life does not stand still. After only a few years, the Duke divorced his wife, and left the matchless tiara in his jewelry collection. After the Duke's death, the precious headdress was suddenly put up for auction and left the family treasury. The fact is that the heirs of the deceased Hugh Grosvenor had to pay a huge inheritance tax. By modern standards, this amount is estimated at £200 million. The family did not have the necessary resources in monetary terms at that time, so they had to sacrifice part of the family belongings. Even in our days, in the early 2000 years, one of the heirs of the Duke, Gerald Cavendish Grosvenor, found and returned the family heirloom. By the way, the fate of Gerald Cavendish Grosvenor is very interesting. He was going to live a modest life of an ordinary farmer, never expected to receive the title of Duke, but the stars decided otherwise. When Gerald just turned 15 years old, his uncle died, the same Duke of Westminster, leaving no successor. The aristocrat had only daughters, who, according to British law, could not get his fortune. The heir became Gerald's father, and afterward Gerald himself. The burden of wealth that fell on the guy ruined all hopes for a simple life with its small joys. All the time allotted to him, Gerald spent on managing the family capital, but was able to preserve his main values: loyalty to the family, freedom from prejudice, sanity and independence from financial success. Realizing the importance of family heirlooms and the memory of the past, Gerald spent many years trying to return lost jewels to the family collection, including the Duchess of Westminster's blue enamel Kokoshnik tiara. Gerald's efforts were finally crowned with success, and the azure miracle returned to the bosom of the family, adorning the head of his wife, Natalia. However, the tiara Kokoshnik did not stay in the hands of the aristocratic family. Already in 2015, for unknown reasons, she again went under the hammer at Christie's auction, following the will of its fickle owners. The cost of the tiara exceeded the most daring expectations. The buyer laid out almost $700,000 for a jewel worthy to be kept in the best museums of the world. Will we ever see this luxurious reminder of the work of the old masters again? The question remains. Thank you for watching.